Oh boy, are you ready for some trauma? If nothing else in the past few episodes of Chainsaw Man, that is all we have received. Characters being removed from the roster, Denji suffering ad nauseum, which actually, let's be honest, is kind of amusing, and the ever-present danger of the Gun Devil, although now with Aki meeting up with a future devil, things can definitely change. Maybe not for the better, but they can change. In a containment warehouse, underground jail, if you will, for all sorts of potentially dangerous devils, yet they may seem useful. So make a contract here we can get. Don't give away too much. Yeah, what kind of deal is Aki going to get here? Half your lifespan? Or half your senses? I think he's staring at me. Talkative, little guy. He really enjoys what is yet to come. But that also goes to imply that things like the past devil would exist. What kind of things would that be able to entail? With such a lessening of the cast of the special division, now that they've kind of consolidated into a more tight-knit group, I hope Denji and Power's training is actually coming in useful, but I think they're going to need to call in at least some help. Also, now that I've seen the future devil, having him dance in the opening. He's really enjoying it. You know what? I'd probably just humour him and maybe get off on a better deal then. Into the gut. I trust him. Also, that means that the person that gave away half their lifespan is probably destined to live, well, was destined to live quite a while. Right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's getting another roommate, is he? Your death will fucking rule. Which means he's gonna go out with a bang. Now hurry up. Stop wasting time. Yeah, managed to land a hit. Just as long as they don't start dipping. I'm guessing they're... Oh, they're just getting dumped right into it. A little bit of revenge, showing what the division can actually do now. How generous of him. He's helped him on his goal. That's all he needs to know. Nice and peaceful. Well, they do have that kind of attractive personalities. He must be getting soft. Yeah, but you got out of it fine. As long as it is in mankind's interest. Is that what he's getting at? Hmm. Well, she talks well, telling about ideals of what she wants. It was she's in a position where saying what people want to hear is kind of beneficial, especially when dealing with the higher ups. Nervous? Yeah. Unless you want to see the stains that used to be the last part of the team. Not gonna let him off easy this time, right? Bitten? Snake or something else? Have we got zombies again? Hmm. Well, we've got an army of the shambling dead underneath the streets. We did see Denji take out a whole bunch of them in the first episode, but that was a coordinated attack that they weren't ready for. Now they actually know something like that can happen, they'll be a little more on guard. Like some sort of manga character. At least humour him a little. Well, now that they've got his consent about it, Considering what the future devil said about his death, is it going to be a laughing matter? Dr. Pepper? Yeah, he's got to find his own form of insanity. And considering that this is gonna go fine. Well, that's good to know. Does that mean some people are going off on their own accord? Well, it is nice that he is being so helpful. Is that it? For like a organization that has this many members, 20,000 yen is not going to be a lot. Their names. Well, do you want the other families gaining a little bit of fear as well? Probably is the right time to enjoy a cigar. It might be the last time that you actually get to slightly relax. Are you really creating like a scoreboard, a league table of which mafia is the worst? Well, we had someone that was in line and working with the family mafia there. This is less of a bribe, more of a warning. Um. Okay. Yeah, I would leave the bag closed. That's some funny looking gumballs you've got there. Do you really want to interrupt this meeting right now? She is that necessity. Who do they answer to? That's... If this is the place where all the zombies are underneath, I can understand why they'd have a police cordon off the area. This might not be the best time for it, but he's gonna give it a good go. slightly different attitudes towards all of this. Some are kind of raring to go. And then you got someone that just wants to leave. Clear out the building. I just hope that all of them come out again. Okay. Don't let anyone in or out. Don't get in any of their way. There will be some danger. Going to explain. So let's hope that zombies. Well, I think I'm going to be having some fun with this shark. The shark fiend. He seems happy. Being able to eat and swim to his heart's content. We've got a plague doctor. Oh. Well, this is the exception, is it? The mask is a limiter. So that he's always, what, close to death and injured? Lovely. To be fair, those spider legs are more human than I would like. Looks like a rendition of something you'd find from The Thing. At least cook it first. The angel devil. Oh, just kills people by being near them. Gotcha. Also, Company is doing her best back there. Was that power I could hear? Or okay, Violence Devil does seem to be Violence Fiend. Seems like he's having some fun. So knowing what can and does affect the contracts and how to not die, kind of useful working with these other fiends and non-humans. Okay, they're getting onto some of the bigger fry. And if they find them, then what? Then what? Do they have each other's numbers? Fourth floor. Carpet and stuff that we've seen before, but you know, it's the building, they all should look similar. Well, it would take more than a single bullet to take him down at this point. Yeah, that might do it. Makima is doing her thing, I see. Yeah, that's what death is. No parade, no cavalcade of excitement. Just quiet and absolute. I like the tension in the music just climbing these stairs. Who would have thought that it would be in a corridor like this? Quite a wide corridor. Spit it out. Now that's just playing dirty. Was that something that Makima couldn't even stop there? The nosebleed and damage is not enough to stop her. I wonder how confusing it would be being able to see glimpses of the future and where things are coming from. He's still got a ways to go, though. He's getting better. But the near limitless arms of the ghost devil there, now under the control of the one who also holds the power of the snake. Well, how's he going to escape from this one? I don't think that this is the epic death that the future devil foretold, so... Violence. Why did I think of Aki just there, like, doing some good old disco moves? This is a bit more of a standard song that you would expect. I like the monochromatic tone they're going for the entire thing here. Oh no, he's been a cube all along. Who knew power could dance? But I guess one thing to take away from most of the special division being killed off, just introduce new characters that are non-humans and therefore you don't have to worry about them quite so much. And then have the eternally lucky, unlucky Kobani as well. I think going into that meeting there with the head of this family of Yakuza, what if he had been very helpful and forward and went along the plan immediately about giving the other names and generally being as helpful as possible? The collection of the eyes then would be... So, well, that was an oopsie. But of course that was probably never going to happen, so... having that warning of, by the way, we have these, you may be interested in them. Also, considering that we started off with the Future Devil and what some people had to give up in order to get a contract, and this one is just, oh, I want to be along for the ride. I've took a peek at your fate, at your future. And that's not a story that I want to be away from. That's essentially what the Future Devil was thinking, and now why he resides in his eye. The future is awesome. Well, I do like Shark Fiend, Violence Fiend, and the others. Still, Spider and Angel, want to see them a bit more in action. I wonder if the Spider can actually speak in coherent sentences or just not really too talkative. The very happy, excitable boy that is swimming through your walls as we speak. Just how fun is he going to be? Especially in comparison to some of the other characters we've got, which aren't quite so jovial. And God help us should the poison gas ever run out for the Violence Fiend. I'm guessing the filters need to be replaced every couple of hours or so. And now that we've seen that the one that can control the snake can also now withstand some minor nosebleed and eternal swelling and trauma, I'm guessing. Well, now that she can withstand that and obtain some new powers by consuming the deals and devils that others hold, how's that going to go for the future? Seeing the Ghost Devil was kind of a shock, but probably even more so for Aki, considering, well, who it belonged to before. Probably even more of a kick in the balls and being choked to death. The remembrance of what he lost was worse than any pain that he could actually feel. But it's definitely kicking up a gear. We had the sad mopey in a hospital for a bit. Now we've got running around the headquarters of those that took action against the Special Division. About to get some revenge on some good old zombie slaughter along the way. And although considering 2 of the group there decided to take a bite, I wonder how they taste. In fact, scrap that. I don't want to know. But if you are eagerly chomping at the bit to see some more, consider letting me know down below. If you leave a like and a comment on the video, it helps out the channel. If you want to subscribe so you not miss out future uploads, that's good for you. And I guess the real question is, would you want to know your future beforehand? If it's unchangeable, if there's anything that you don't like about it, well, you're shit out of luck, aren't you? Well, might be an interesting ride, so at least join me for the next one.